Okay, so this is 5 reasons that having a cat as a pet is not always the best idea. Okay, so number 1, cat hair. You have like cat hair in places that you didn't know even existed, but it's like on your pants, it's on your shirt, it's in your own hair. People are like, oh, let me just help you with that hair. You're like, no, it's cat hair. I was saving it to make another cat later. So cat hair, there's number 1. Number 2, they want your food more than a dog wants your food. Like, they're all up in your face. You're like, were you eating that? Because I'm just going to pull it out of your mouth and I'm just going to eat it right here in front of you. And you're just going to stare at me like it's no big deal that you're just pulling food out of my mouth. Not that I let that happen. I'm just saying, okay, sometimes. Okay, number 3. They are literally on everything all the time. Like, you come inside, you're like, oh, you're on the counter, no big deal. You're just stepping on all my clean dishes that, okay, I maybe have left on the counter, but you shouldn't be walking on my stuff. They're on the table, they're on your sink, they're on you just walk into a room, you're like, why are you hanging out on my dryer? You know, right now. And they're like, I wasn't on your dryer, but 3 seconds ago, I just pooped in the litter box and now I'm walking all over your clean clothes. So I hope that doesn't bother you. So they're on everything. Which brings us to number 4, which kind of ties into number 3, litter boxes. You're like, oh, getting a cat's going to be great because they go in a litter box. Except, do you realize that you have to clean out the litter box like 38 times a day? And they're like, oh, 1 cat should require 2 litter boxes. So if you have more than 1 cat, suddenly you have 12 litter boxes that you have to change. And they're like, if you didn't, I'm just going to crap in your bed. So, or your bathtub, or urinate on things that they shouldn't even be urinating on. So that's number 4. And number 5, you can't just have 1 cat. You're like, I'm gonna get a cat, it's gonna be adorable, and I'm only gonna have the 1. And then suddenly you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get 2 because there's this adorable kitten that I just saw outside and nobody wants it for sometimes good reason. And you're like, no, I'm gonna take this kitten in, and then there's another one that I saw, and then you're at the pet store and you're like, oh, look at the cat. Suddenly, you've got 13 cats. And people are like, I don't want to come over because of, oh, I don't know, A, the cat hair, and, you know, B, C, D, all the way through Z. It's a cat, and your house smells like a litter box, and there's cat hair everywhere, and you're like, these are my friends. I love cats. So, no. So, summing it up in a nutshell, there are 5 reasons why having cats is not always the greatest, and I don't even know what mine are doing right now. That is awkward.